Now that we've tuned up your mental fluency, we will explore a proven, reliable method to jumpstart and supercharge your curiosità. Leonardo was insatiably curious. His notebooks are filled with lists of questions that illuminate the intensity and power of his quest for knowledge. In this exploration, you will write down a minimum of 100 questions in your notebook in one uninterrupted session. It may sound daunting, but you'll find that as you get into it, you'll gain momentum and the questions will begin to flow. By posing question after question, like you did naturally when you were a child, you'll shift into another cognitive gear and discover new patterns that stimulate further creative questioning. These new patterns usually lead to surprising insights, expanding your horizons and opening new pathways to knowledge, learning, and innovation in your life. So, in your notebook, you're going to write out 100 questions. You'll do this in one session, writing as fast as you can without editing or revising in any way. They can be questions that seem important, silly, or just random. Your list can include any kind of question, anything from what's my deepest purpose to how deep are porpoises? The range of questions is infinite. You may ask, how can I become a billionaire? What makes me feel most fully alive? Or what's invisible that I wish people could see? Or what's the one thing I could start doing or stop doing today that would most benefit my life? Just let one question lead into another. Let your curiosità take you in the direction it wants to go. There are no irrelevant tangents and no wrong questions. You needn't feel constrained to stay on a theme. Let your associations flow freely without editing. This is about cultivating fluency and unexpected connections. Why is it important to write 100 questions? Because the first 20 or so may be more conventional, off the top of your head. In the next 30 or 40, new associations may begin to emerge, and in the later part of the list, you may discover unexpected and profound material. This exercise has generated many positive responses over the years. One reader who was inspired to launch his own business from an idea that emerged from the exercise explains, I did the 100 questions when I first read How to Think Like Leonardo years ago. Much to my surprise and amazement, I was propelled way beyond my ordinary thinking. I experienced a direct connection to a deeper source of creative inspiration. If you like, you can attune your brainwaves to be more receptive to creative insight by playing some inspiring background music as you write your questions, and maybe light some candles or incense. If you get stuck or feel uncomfortable or bored at any time during the exercise, then write questions about exploring the feeling of what it's like to be uncomfortable and bored. No editing. Suspend judgment and have fun. Okay, get ready to write. Write the entire list in one sitting. Write quickly, but without straining. Don't worry about spelling, grammar, or repeating the same question in different words. Recurring questions can be valuable and alert you to emerging themes. It will probably take you 45 to 60 minutes, but once you start, the time will fly by. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to pause the video so you can write your questions, then get right back to me so we can move on to the next part of the exercise while your questions are fresh. Okay, I'll see you when you've completed the exercise. Please pause the video now and start writing down questions until you have at least 100. So how was that? Is your wrist sore? Was it cathartic or frustrating or some combination thereof? The next step is to read through your list with an attitude of playful curiosity as though you were studying the mind of someone you love dearly and were curious about the lessons this exercise might illuminate for them. As you review the questions, see if you notice any recurring keywords or themes. Perhaps there are some patterns that emerge. Read through your questions and highlight the words and phrases that are meaningful to you. Then look for patterns or themes and describe them in a few words. Here we go. Please pause the video now. What themes emerged? Are they about relationships, business, fun, money, the meaning of life? Consider your emerging themes without judging them. Now, I'd like you to review your 100 questions again and choose the 10 questions that seem most significant to you in your life right now. Remember, it's not a test. It's just an exploration to see how you react to your own questions in this moment of your life. Don't belabor your choices. Take a few moments to contemplate what you've written and see which 10 questions pop out that seem most significant to you in your life right now. In your notebook, rewrite your 10 most compelling questions. You can take the time to rephrase or restate each question so that it's clear to you when you look back on it in the future. Once you have your list of your 10 most significant questions, rank them in order of importance from 1 to 10. The process of filtering and ranking will give you new perspectives on your priorities and help direct your energies and curiosity to go deeper where needed in the hours and days to come. Okay, in a moment, please pause the video again and rank your 10 most significant questions. You're not limited to the questions you wrote in the first 100. So if you think of a more compelling question, feel free to add it to your top 10 list. Pause now. Was it easy to choose 10? Was it a challenge to rank them? Don't worry about answering them right now. You've done enough by just writing them down and contemplating their rank. You've probably already figured out that the real power of this exercise is to shift your mind into a more inquisitive mode as a means of inspiring your curiositá. This is an exercise you can do many times and then check and notice how themes evolve in the course of a year and over the rest of your life. The questions serve as inspiration to spark your curiosity. When you look back at them, see how the rankings of your top 10 might change. You can always replace, rework, and change questions or how you rank them. And you can take each question one by one over time and use it as a theme to create a list of 10 more questions. Over the years, many of my clients have used this exercise to inspire their teams to generate innovative ideas for new products, for business development, and marketing and sales strategies. Imagine the innovative productivity that emerges when teams supercharge their curiositá like this and all record their ahas in their notebooks and then share them. I'd love to see your list of questions or themes or comments about how this exercise has affected you. Please post them on our site so you can share them and get feedback from others. You can do it in your community profile or you can post anonymously. Also, look at the many lists of questions, themes, and comments that have been posted by our thoughtful community. Some of it is pure genius. Use it as inspiration and to help guide your own genius. Have a curiously wonderful time exploring your themes, and I'll see you when you're ready to embark on the next exploration.